States all over the country starting to lift those mask mandates in schools. We were talking about it locally here.
Yeah, 2 counties. Our Washington correspondent Alexandra Limon joining us live. Alexandra, what are federal and health and government leaders having to say about this?
Hi there, good morning. Well, for now, the CDC has not changed its guidance, saying that people, including students, should continue to wear masks. States around the country are starting to ease mask mandates, including in schools.
There are a lot of people who are frustrated, who are tired, who are exhausted.
U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy says he understands the fatigue people feel, but while hospitalizations are declining in some areas, they're still higher than they were during the peak of the Delta variant, according to the CDC.
When we look at schools, in fact, that have masking, there is less spread, and there are, in fact, fewer school closures.
Republican Senator John Thune calls mask mandates federal overreach.
Requiring Head Start schools who provide early education services to low-income families to require toddlers as young as 2 years old to wear masks.
Thune says even the World Health Organization only recommends masking for kids 5 and older.
This is a decision that ought to be made by parents.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says most school districts make their own rules, and the White House doesn't oppose the easing of rules by states if they give school districts flexibility.
I think it's important to note they still allow for decisions to be made by local school districts.
Psaki says the White House is concerned, however, about states that ban mask mandates.
We have great concern if a kid or a parent chooses to wear a mask or a school district decides they should keep mask guidance in place, and there are leaders who are preventing them from doing that.
Now, Psaki also said that the CDC is always reviewing the latest science and data, and that new guidance will be issued when health officials feel the time is right. Reporting live in Washington, Alexandra Limon.